South Florida is the battleground. The National Car Rental Center in Fort Lauderdale is jam-packed for Armageddon 1999, where we will witness perhaps one of the most emotional, personally charged main events in recent times. We have got 4 titles on the line tonight, and without any further ado, let's get underway. And we're off. This a 7-team battle royal. 1 member from each team will compete. 4 men start us off. Then once 1 is left, 3 more will enter, with the last man standing earning a tag title shot for his team to take place at the Royal Rumble next month in Madison Square Garden. The order of entry determined by each team's win-to-loss record, so the 3 teams with the greater records will be entering this match second. Starting this January, we'll be updating you on each superstar's win-to-loss records each week as we start fresh going into the first of the year. The superstars with the best winning records will likely be the ones in the hunt for championship gold. Tonight, over 17,000 fans have filled out the National Car Rental Center for Armageddon, and what a night it's gonna be. 8 matches to bring to you with 4 titles up for grabs. And what a way to kick things off. So many teams jockeying for position in the tag team division as Pete Gas is eliminated by Christian. That means the Posse are out of here from this match. The Posse, the wildcard entries to this bout. They'll have to live to fight another day. And Scotty there with a suplex turned around on him by Christian. And the longer this one goes, the more it favors the 3 teams entering second. High angle backdrop from Farouk. Getting someone up and over the top rope, no easy task. Need to ensure both feet hit the floor. The Acolytes decided who would enter this match for their team over a game of cards. I'm not sure how Scotty or Sexay decided, but perhaps a dance-off that could have been judged by Rikishi Phatu, who we saw defeat Hardcore Holly on Heat before we went on the air here. And Scotty's in trouble here. He's teetering, but Farouk ensures he goes out. Christian helping there as well. And Scotty going to have a dance following elimination, as we're down to the final 2 of the first half of this match. Can either of these men eventually go the distance? Either Christian or Farouk. That advances as Christian sent into the ropes, into the danger zone. Fatigue possibly setting in here. Here comes Farouk. Big shoulder block, and Christian is gone. Welcome the final 3 men into this match, and Jeff Hard landing nobody home. And check out the strength of Crash slamming Farouk. Bubba not entering just yet, but here's Bradshaw, who clotheslines Bubba out of his boots, and now Bubba's in. But here's Devon going after Bradshaw. The Dudleys and Acolytes have quite the issue. They've had a match, they've played cards, drank some beer, and then brawled, and this is going on all the way to the back. And there goes Crash. 3 men remain. Will it be the Dudleys, the Acolytes, or the Hardys going to the Royal Rumble for a shot at the tag titles? Farouk taking it to Bubba, has done since the man from Dudleyville entered. And here's Jeff. Drop kick to the leg, and Bubba is sent packing, but look out! Oh my word. Farouk is victorious as Jeff nearly sent to the front row, but it was Farouk and Jeff who worked together to eliminate Bubba, and then up and over Jeff went. Crashing and burn hard landing to the outside, and the Acolytes are the ones going to the Rumble.
I would like to talk about the 3
Blackman not letting Angle cut his usual pre-match promo. These 2 men as legit as they come. German suplex, pin. Blackman stays in it. Blackman not putting up with Kurt Angle anymore. You gotta think the only reason Blackman continued to team with Kurt was to earn a few wins until eventually challenging Angle to a match, but the Olympic gold medalist definitely forced the issue by not tagging Blackman into any of the matches, instead lecturing him with arrogant, condescending behavior. But now it's the Lethal Weapon's chance to give Angle his first defeat in the WWF. This is martial arts versus freestyle amateur in a pro wrestling match between 2 incredible hybrid athletes. both hoping their legitimate backgrounds can bring them success in the WWF. Angle needs to make sure he doesn't let them boring chants get to him. He's got a job to do here in what's been a 50-50 encounter so far. Who's going to make a move? Blackman chop into a drop toe hold. Off the ropes. Expert power slam from the master of the three eyes. And this could bring Kurt to the finish line. It's done so 6 times thus far. And now, shoulders down. And Kurt Angle remains undefeated. And let's take a look at how he won it. Thing of beauty, that turning side suplex as Angle celebrates every match like he's won gold in the Olympics again. It sure looks like his amateur success has followed him to the World Wrestling Federation as he racks up yet another victory. That's 7 now with no signs of slowing down.
You're looking at the real deal now. Gonna kick this sorry ass out on the street. Is that what you got? You used to think you owned the street. We're back to back and your ass is dead meat. Victory sweet.
Hello, ladies.
Where's Val? There he is, assaulting Godfather with Viscera and Joey Abs from the Posse. Still some bad blood from Raw with Godfather and everyone involved here. The towel is off and D'Lo did not see that attack that just took place. Val's Titantron remained on screen with his music continuing to play, and this match has begun. D'Lo building up speed, suicide dive takes out Val, and the crowd firmly behind D'Lo here. These two men have enjoyed success lately in the WWF, D'Lo holding the European Championship the last 3 months, which included a run of 11 straight victories in that time. Val also with a winning record, topped off by defeating Mankind last month at Survivor Series. The Big Valvoski now with championship gold in his sights, while D'Lo looks to retain the title. D'Lo's got to be the greatest European champion of all time, which is a belt Val Venus has yet to hold. The European Championship, definitely a workhorse title, and these two embody that. They give 100% every match, and that doesn't look like it's going to stop here tonight based on that start. No way. These two men know each other so well. They battled for the European title before, back at the 1998 SummerSlam. They've had a number of matches against one another since then. Here's Val now again. Fisherman suplex. This is how Val beat Godfather to earn this title shot. Only gets 2 tonight though. Champion comes back with a flying forearm. And get ready for this. Bam! That's the real deal. Might do it. No, as these two trade near falls, they're neck and neck, but something's got to give. The European title means so much. Val now, strong Irish whip sends D'Lo flying. But Val runs in to sky high, and the crowd building. They know it's time for D'Lo to go up, but Val telegraphs it. D'Lo may have taken too long to set things up, and now backdrop from the top. What a counter, and it's Val's time now to soar through the air. Money shot. Do we have a new champion? The answer is yes, and his name is Val Venus. What a match that was. D'Lo began on fire with the suicide dive, but the Big Valvoski would peg him back with the fisherman suplex. However, D'Lo raised him one with the real deal running sit-out powerbomb, but neither move could get the job done. Then Val ran into sky high, and just as D'Lo was going to take me even higher with the lowdown, it was about a second too late, which allowed Val to swoop in, super backdrop, then the money shot, and that got the win. And it means the Big Valvoski now has European Championship gold around his waist. Intercontinental title on the line. This Chyna's rematch after the controversial ending to the match at Survivor Series when the referee failed to spot the ninth wonder of the world's foot on the rope. Different official assigned to this match tonight. Great reversal from Jericho there with a backdrop, and he felt the need to taunt, but Chyna's got him again here, and here we go once more. Nailed it that time. DDT as well, plants Jericho head first into the canvas. And here's Chyna's chance to regain the title. But it's a near fall. Jericho looking to get back in front here. Double underhook backbreaker. Chyna comes down with such force. Can only imagine the pain to the lower back. And this will target the lower back also. But turned it around. Hurricane Rana. Back up now. And oh, that was a hit and a half from Jericho. And it's set up for the walls. Will Chyna submit? More pressure on the lower back. She's fighting. But again, Jericho goes back to it. Chyna's got nowhere to go and no choice but to tap as Jericho retains the Intercontinental title. Chyna had an answer to the powerbomb with the Hurricane Rana, but this right hand rocked her completely. Then came the walls. Chyna didn't give in eventually until the move was locked in for a second time back to back. So far from the ropes, Chyna had to tap or risk serious injury. Jericho still the champ, but Chyna went through the ringer tonight as Y2J was an incredibly physical opponent.
Xbox! Think you can tell us what to do? Yeah. Think you can tell us what to win? Think you better? Yeah. Well, you better get ready to bow to the master. I just got tired of doing what you told me to do, but that's a break, boy. Yeah. That's a
X-Pac armed with a baseball bat, I guess with DX banned from ringside. X-Pac felt an equalizer was necessary and he goes a swinging, and that'll infuriate Kane. But there's another swing of the bat. Kane needs to disarm X-Pac here. And is this even gonna be a match? This is not scheduled to be a no DQ encounter. And X-Pac now launches the bat and then a somersault plancha. X-Pac's plan is working so far, but keeping the big red machine down is going to be a different story. And this match is underway now. If X-Pac uses that bat again, he will be disqualified, and therefore Kane will be declared the winner. No one wants to see this end in a DQ. This is an issue between two former tag team partners. X-Pac turned his back on Kane after DX reunited, and since then DX have helped X-Pac pin Kane twice, but there'll be no help from them here as they're banned from ringside per orders of Vince McMahon. Backslide could get him, and Kane powers out at one. And another kick attempt is blocked. Full Nelson slam, and X-Pac gotta be reeling now. Planted into the mat. And here's Kane, who I think is ready to have his way with his former partner. Tilt-a-whirl side slam. X-Pac may have double vision at this rate. Kane ascending to the top rope. Both men colliding with each other. X-Pac recovers first. X-Factor. And what a comeback. Smash and grab from X-Pac. Oh no. Powerful kick out from Kane. X-Pac staying quick on his feet though. And now he's leaving the ring. But here's Tori, Kane's friend or associate, I'm not really sure. But she's got the bat, which X-Pac was going for. X-Pac was going to use it surely, but Tori's making off with it. And she's out of here. X-Pac though back in the ring. And he's met with a choke slam. But I don't think that's enough for the big red monster. He is going to dish out some real punishment. Tombstone pile driver. Kane leaving, no doubt here tonight, and there is no doubt he is the victor. X-Pac started off using the bat, but eventually was going to have to rely on his quickness and agility, which stopped Kane from hitting a top rope clothesline. Then out of nowhere came the X-Factor, which had beaten Kane twice before, but not tonight. X-Pac then looking for the bat, but Kane's friend Tori took it away. Then X-Pac will be at the mercy of Kane. First the chokeslam and then the tombstone soon followed as Kane finally defeats X-Pac, and in convincing fashion as well.
If you smell what The Rock is cooking. The Rock says, The Rock says,
Rock and Mankind getting straight down to business, no time for pleasantries. The bell rings. Who will be able to call themselves the best tag team in the WWF? The Outlaws have been on top numerous times before and are there right now, but the Rock and Mankind have been formidable opponents as both teams have traded title wins, but tonight is the rubber match. For Mankind, he goes into this match having lost a friend in Al Snow after Mankind learned that Al had thrown Mankind's New York Times best-selling book Have a Nice Day in the trash, and then Snow tried to imply that it was The Rock that did it, which led to the Rock and Sock connection splitting up. But they're back now and looking to regain the tag titles. The Outlaws defeated Mankind and Al Snow to retain the titles a couple of weeks back thanks to X-Pac's help, and then they won the titles before that due to assistance from Triple H, but the rest of DX are banned from ringside tonight as Road Dogg shuking and jiving. But he took too long, Mandible Claw, and this could do it already. Road Dogg fading. Oh, but Billy Gunn pulling the ref out. That was about to be a submission from Road Dogg passing out. The Rock has now left the apron. And he's made a beeline for Mr. Ass, who just saved the tag titles for he and the dog, but Gunn paying for it now. But now it's time for Mankind with some shake, rattle and roll. Fantastic. Road Dogg brought down with his own move. Double arm DDT, and that's what we're more like to used to seeing from Mankind. And don't forget Mr. Socko, but Al Snow is here and he just cannot put this grudge with the Rock and Sock connection behind him. Now attacking Mankind with head, and Al is off his head. Referee's down, remember. Al blinded with rage and jealousy over the Rock and Mankind's success, and most of all the Rock's relationship with Mankind. But Mankind fighting back. But oh, what the hell? A rock bottom from Al Snow. He's nuts and he will not rest until the Rock and Mankind are out of the picture, as you can see. And now what's he doing? He's even mad at head. And the Rock has now seen Al Snow. Rock was trying to wake up the referee, but now firing away on Al. As Rock trying to get Al away from the ringside area. The cover, and here's a new referee. No, not like this. Mankind kicks out and unleashes a clothesline, but what in the world is going on now? Who's that in the mask? They're helping Al Snow, who Rock was beaten to the back, and got that DX jersey and all. This is some disguise. What a trap this was. Rock's getting the hell beat out of him here. Oh, well, the referee is busy with the action in the ring. And I guess this is DX's way about them being banned from ringside. 2-on-1 mugging here in the backstage area and a high knee, and who's that a signature move for but Triple H? This was a setup. Famous are there. The Outlaws with a double team. And the cover now. If there's any justice, this won't be 3. It took 4 men to defeat the Rock and Mankind, even with DX banned from ringside. Mankind had it won, but Gunn pulled out the referee. Then Mankind signaled for the Mandible Claw again, but Al Snow interfered with the mannequin head, then rubbed insult to injury with a rock bottom as a second ref entered, but Mankind did not stay down. Rock then tried to get rid of Al Snow until a masked man attacked Triple H. That left Mankind at the receiving end of a famouser, and it was 2-on-1 with the Outlaws subsequently grabbing the win and retaining the tag titles. What an opportunity for Test. He can put a tumultuous couple of weeks behind it by winning the WWF title tonight, but the Big Show has been on another level lately. As we have seen, he will do whatever it takes to be and then stay WWF champion. Show's been aligned with DX, Triple H, and more recently Vince, all in the name of the WWF title, with Show seeing fit to attack Test on a number of occasions before this match. Any advantage the 7-foot 500-pounder can get. But Show will have recognised Test Ascend here in the WWF, Test's world has been flipped upside down when his fiancée-to-be Stephanie was drugged and married to Triple H, but Test can decide his fate tonight. If he is victorious, he may even have an opportunity to get another match with Triple H. That is, provided Test wins here and Triple H defeats Vince later tonight. However, Test, like pretty much all of us, will be wanting a Vince McMahon win so that Stephanie McMahon can be free from her marriage with Triple H and then hopefully get back together with Test. Ferocious clothesline takes down Show, but he's back up and Test ran at him but got caught by the throat, and look at the power. Choke slam to Test, who goes 6'6", 270, but then you remember it was done by the Big Show, who could be set to retain his title. And there you have it, Big Show still the WWF champion, but this one was an absolute dogfight. Show was taken down multiple times, but in the end his finishing move, the choke slam, done the business. Now Show can concentrate on tonight's main event as he could be looking at his next challenger in Triple H, but then you gotta wonder, where do the Big Show's loyalties lie at this moment?
1, 2, is this on? Yo, Jimmy, hit me with that Triple H. Yeah, you let the music keep playing, Mr. Funk. Yo, tell me whose time it is now.
That's what you got. Up against a machine too strong. Pretty politicians buying souls for us all puppets. Won't find their place in line. But I strike a retro finger now.
Triple H going for the sledgehammer immediately. And we're off finally. These two going at it, no holds barred, and it can barely be contained. Throughout the years in the WWF, you'll have heard us say the words, "This one's personal," but I sincerely believe that truer words have never been spoken when it comes to such an emotionally charged issue between Triple H and Vince McMahon. So much so that the stakes tonight involve the possible annulment of a marriage for someone's daughter, or the possibility that Daddy's little girl will remain in a marriage against her will to someone she does not love. With all this coming as a result of Triple H's obsession to be the WWF champion, to be the best in the business, to be on top and to stay on top, and he'll do whatever it takes to get there. He'll destroy people with sledgehammers, he'll help drug and unlawfully marry his rival's daughter. He is sick, he is sadistic, but then again, so is Vince McMahon. So tonight it may just come down to who is the most brutal, who is the most bloodthirsty. Vince bossed the early going, but Triple H has pegged it back. This won't be a scientific affair, it's an all-out fight. You won't see too many traditional wrestling holds, but even despite that, it is no holds barred. Vince getting that second win, but Hunter just edging it again there. And now, there's the knee that we saw the Masked Man in the DX jersey earlier hit, a signature of the games. Vince worked on a conditioning program ahead of this match, but can never truly prepare for such an encounter like this. Vince was going for the sledgehammer, but Triple H pulls him out. Now at the announce table here, punch after punch. Oh, both men on the table now. Pile driver as McMahon crashes through the announce desk. We told you it was no holds barred. The pile driver, not a move you see often in the WWF, and that's why I was thinking the referee may need to stop this, but Vince is still standing, if only barely, and somehow McMahon still with some fight left in him. What a strike. There's no way Vince is even at 50% here, but this is how much the freedom of his only daughter means to him. He'll stop at nothing, and it's a race for the sledgehammer now. Vince has got it, and he's swinging that hammer like it's his last shot, because it could well be. Vince has Triple H trapped in the corner, all while wielding the sledgehammer. Stephanie coming down, and I don't think this is the best place for her. The Rock and Mankind are fighting it out with the New Age Outlaws in the back. The Outlaws may have tried to stop Stephanie there. Vince is going to let Stephanie use the sledgehammer on Triple H. Oh no, that did not just happen. What in the hell? Stephanie just... But why? Does Stephanie know what she has just done? Her marriage to Triple H stays intact. Stephanie did not mean that, surely. But we all thought this was the end for Vince here. But Vince continued to fight for his family until he just couldn't anymore. The sledgehammer, the only way he could win at this stage. And with it, Triple H is back. was against the wall, and Vince was really about to end this once and for all. With every last fibre of his being, there was one last decisive shot, the finishing blow that he left up to his daughter, a decision that proved fatal as Stephanie literally stabbed her father in the back with the sledgehammer, which allowed Triple H to get the victory. Unless it was an accident, you just cannot explain this. Stephanie celebrating with Triple H after turning on Vince. Daddy's little girl has just struck out while her father lays there beaten. Triple H will get his shot at the WWF title thanks to his wife. I want to thank you for joining us for Armageddon, as another pay-per-view from the Smackdown Games Universe Mode series is in the books. Special thanks to Inspired and Sean O'Connor for some of the attire shown tonight, and then Scott J for the Trons and Smackdown 1 ports. All the information and the creators' links are in the description as we close the book on 99. The next time we join you for a pay-per-view will be the Royal Rumble in the year 2000 as the road to WrestleMania begins. So much more to come, including more mods to be showcased. Also going to be using a bunch of season mode cutscenes from SmackDown 2 and No Mercy in what is an exciting year ahead. We'll catch you tomorrow night for Raw. Good night, everybody.